now we're going to have a look at fibre. Now, we all know, and it's been built into our brains, that fibre is good for us. We all know we need it. Oh, I have fibre, you know, oh, good digestion, yeah, good, yeah, we have our fibre. But how does fibre work in our bodies? What does it actually do? And how can we use fibre to burn fat? Now, the problem that we have if we don't have fibre is that our protein foods that we have, now they carry a lot of bulk. So we have our high volume of food, we're doing well, we've got a low GI, and we've introduced a calorie deficit. And now with a lot of diets these days, what's in fashion is a high protein diet. So you have a lot of protein in your diet, and let's have a look at that. If I'm a 100 kilo guy, I can have the maximum amount of protein that I can have a day is 200 grams of, is twice my body weight, all right? So that means I can have 200 grams of protein a day, and any more of that, then I basically can't use it, all right? So with 200 grams of protein a day, now that's a lot of chicken, all right? That's a big chicken. So if I choose to have, I mean, no matter what protein food it is, they're all quite bulky. All right, but just say I choose to have chicken for my protein source, and that means I can have about, say, 2 full chickens a day, maybe 3 full chickens. And if I just keep on having chicken after chicken after chicken, poor chicken, but if I just keep on eating that chicken, I'm just going to end up with a stomach full of chickens. All right, I've got 9 chickens in my gut, and it's not going anywhere because I don't have any fibre to push it along. So that's called indigestion, yeah? So what fibre does is fibre breaks down the bulk of this chicken, all right? And we're going to find most of our fibre in our vegetables, all right? So our vegetables like a broccoli, cauliflower, carrot, whatever it is in our salads, now it's going to have a lot of fibre in there. Now what does fibre do? Fibre acts like a sponge, all right? So what does a sponge do? It soaks up a lot of water. And what it's going to do for this chicken is it's going to engulf it, it's going to swallow it up, it's going to absorb it, and it's going to take it into the sponge. All right? Now when it absorbs it, it's going to add volume. And remember, volume is going to keep you full and is going to speed up that conveyor belt. Now the other thing is now that you've got these nutrients within that fibre, now that it's swallowed it up, it's been sponged up, it's going to be harder for your metabolism to drag it back out. All right, so it doesn't just swallow up that carbohydrate, but it swallows up your vitamins and minerals as well. But it doesn't just swallow up that protein, but it also swallows up carbohydrates and it swallows up fats. So everything is hidden in this fibre sponge. Yeah. So if it's even harder for your metabolism to get those nutrients back out of that sponge, that takes time, right? Now, the longer it takes to get that carbohydrate out, means it's even lower GI. So it takes an even longer time, and it's got that whole digestive tract to go along to try to get it out of that fibre, which is actually going to make your digestive tract work even harder. And in turn is going to make it a lot lower GI. So the more lower GI, you're going to force that gap, and you're going to run out of that glycogen in that muscle. All right? And that's how you introduce a fat-burning metabolism. So now let's have a look at this factory. Now that we've got this sponge that's absorbed everything, now that you've got a very hard-working, a very fast metabolism, all right, it's very selective, it only chooses what it needs because there's just a plethora of food on the table. And it's also good, you have good digestion as well. You don't have a stomach full of chickens. So, your job is you have on one side you have this poor chicken. It's just died, you know. It's feeling lonely. On the other side of the plate you have like a broccoli or something like that. All right, it just died too. It thought it was going to be a tree one day. Now your job is to bring them together inside your stomach. All right, so they can reunite. All right, and that's the message there is how much fibre do you need a day? So about say 20 to about 20, if you're on a high protein diet, you need at least 20 grams of fibre a day. Now most of the diets I make are anywhere between 35 and 50. yeah? But if you don't have it, well, stomach full of chickens. So, protein is heavy and hard to break down. Fibre absorbs these nutrients, and fibre adds a volume to speed up digestion, so have at least 20 grams of fibre a day. Okay.